We started our own YouTube channel. Oh my goodness. I would say the big reason we decided to do this is absolutely love the Horizon. They're the reason we got the show out in the first place. But it's a smorgasbord of content, you know, and it's really cool. Our classmates are doing really great things. But for people who kind of just want more of the show and those episodes, we decided, why not just make the own channel where that will be exclusive there.
Little landing page
Yeah,
for your lunch hour.
Oh yeah, if you need YouTube time while you're eating your lunch on Tuesdays and Fridays.
Mandatory, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
You
mandatory.
cannot eat lunch without YouTube.
We got you covered, so.
Yeah, and just for anyone gets freaked out or anything, if you're like just want to view the student content and you're stuck with the Horizon, we're still releasing episodes. Are You the Asshole? The channel, the episodes will go up there at noon Eastern Standard Time, and then on the Horizon they'll come out later at 5 o'clock. So if you want to have all the early stuff, you have that option. But at the same time, you want to keep the role of like I'll just go through the school stuff. You still have us on the Horizon. Another big one is working on other kind of content. We talked about some BTS stuff. I'm working on some compilations. If we have engagement, Q&A kind of thing.
That would be cool.
Pretty good.
Post the stories on community tabs. People can vote on there if they deem the asshole after they watch the video.
Or submit your own stories and then we can judge you live.
Literally, stuff like that will be exclusive to the Are You the Asshole channel.
Yes, please send us your stories. We love judging people.
Don't say it.
Alright, so again, thank you guys who have watched us on the Horizon. We hope to see you there on the actual channel itself. Enjoy today's episode of Are You the Asshole?
Boom!
That joke is never been back. Oh yeah, something I should probably note. I don't think we told Nick. I didn't know you noticed. 2 people walked in while you were reading your story.
Oh,
Yeah.
seriously?
Our angle is just us like...
That's goofy as Hello, and welcome to Are You the Asshole? It's our podcast. I am one of the hosts, Nick, followed by my other hosts, co-hosts Josh and Jordan. We are welcoming you to a new set today. We are upstairs in the in Navview Hall, for lack of a better term. So
Someone stole our spot.
yeah, you know, other people have to be creative too. So you know, sometimes we got to share the studio. So, anyways, we have some good episodes. Well, not episodes, but we have some good stories for you today. So, you know, why don't we just dive right into the wonders of the Am I the Asshole tab? This one actually, last episode, Josh mentioned the Am I the Devil tab.
Yeah.
So I did do a little bit of a deep dive on there for this one. So, am I the asshole for liquidating my daughter's college fund to keep our dream house?
That's crazy.
I, 50 female, lost my husband 4 years ago. RIP. I also have a 16...
You just one up. Right there.
I also have a 16-year-old daughter. My late husband left me everything and told me to trust his lawyer. My husband had worked 20 years as a doctor and did some minor investigating, so I inherited over 7 figures.
Oh my God.
Right? Here comes the money. Here comes the money. Money, money, money. Okay, I'm sorry. A year later, I decided to list our home of 12 years and receive an offer too good to refuse. With the inheritance as well as the influx of cash from selling the house, I decided to move my daughter and I to Malibu because we always dreamed of a home next to the beach, but my husband was exceptionally tight-fisted and called homes their money pits. Yeah.
It's not where I thought tight-fisted was going, but okay. Sorry.
We found a beautiful home by the sea. I never personally handled anything regarding buying a home before, so I did not anticipate all the extra costs beyond the sticker price. It's almost how taxes work, but you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? Here we are. But my daughter was so excited, so I decided to go for it. You know, definitely let your kids decide your financial outcome because
Kids are smart, so they'll figure
right.
it out.
I was definitely very good for my parents financially.
I refinanced my parents' mortgage when I was 8.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. You know.
They're homeless now, but that's beyond the point.
Whoa. Money moves.
I ended up signing. Okay, wait. But my daughter was so excited, I decided to go for it. My late husband's lawyer was furious at me, at my decision, so I decided to stop taking his calls. Very smart. I ended up signing with a money manager who said that we'd be passively earning 90% of what surgeons earned every year. Make your money work for you. That's how passive income works.
Scary money don't make money.
Woo! But the money manager ended up tanking a lot of our investments.
Oh!
Immediate regret.
I took the dwindling money out and made my own investments, which made it worse. And long story short, because of that, I only have $35,000 left.
No way.
Not to mention all the debts.
Oh yeah.
With the amount available to me, I am looking at only being able to pay 1 month of a mortgage / upkeep, and then I'm basically out of luck until my business gets clients. However, the place where we do have a significant amount of money is in the fund my husband started for our daughter. Ooh. With the money there, I could prevent our credit cards from being shut down and not have to worry about the mortgage for many months. So, I ended up liquidating my daughter's college fund.
Brutal.
Boo.
Yeah, big boo.
I told her about it today, and she was furious, and she cannot believe that all her dad's work is gone. She also said she won't be supporting me for retirement. Good. Am I the asshole for trying to fix my mistakes and trying to keep our house?
For that sentence, no. But the way you did it, not the way to do it.
I have to go asshole on this for me.
Huge asshole.
Because here it's
Poo mode.
Poo mode activated.
it goes like what drives me nuts about this is I don't like the idea like and I get none of us parents here, but it's like you made a mistake, your kid shouldn't pay for that.
Exactly.
True.
That's like where it goes for like that investing. It's sketchy no matter how crystal clear it may seem. So I think that also the fact that it's not even tell the daughter like, oh yeah, so by the way, your college, we're keeping the house now. It's like,
yeah.
And also like this dream house, it's very apparent you couldn't really afford it, or at least with the lifestyle you were living.
Yeah.
So it's a string of bad decisions with bad investments and your actions. You'd rather screw someone out to make your situation better. To me, that lands for asshole.
One thing solves this whole thing. Liquidate it. Fine. Take it to the casino.
Right? Double it.
Double your money.
Double it.
We bet it on
double
black,
it and
baby.
pass it on to the next. That was our whole thought process. She's like, guys, I'm gonna double it and pass it on back to my daughter.
If she didn't put that in there and she meant it, not the asshole.
Right? But yeah. Huge asshole.
Boo mode. Boo.
You know, I remember this being a trend on TikTok a while ago where it was like, guess who's going to the retirement home?
Oh.
It's this lady right here.
I thought you were going to say liquidating was the trend.
That would be hilarious.
Just pull all your assets and just see what you can do.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be liquidating everything me and my wife own. We're going...
Selling the car, selling the house, and then I'm going to Caesars.
See that Amazon box? That's our home now.
It's a good trip.
Right? Because, I mean, like, you know, sure, okay. Yeah. Here's how the mother should have gone about it. She should have lived in an Amazon box while her daughter went to college, and then her daughter gets a good degree at college, and then can buy her mom, like, you know, a trailer house or something like that.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's a poo mode.
Yeah.
Huge poo mode.
You screwed someone else because you made a bad decision.
Big poo.
Asshole.
Irresponsible. Boo.
Boo. So, yeah, on to our next story. Jordan or Josh, do we have...
What do you want?
Wow.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. This to me, I think this story is crazy. I think it's can hit a little bit more personal, but it's got a thing. Am I the asshole for fighting with my mother's husband over me not cleaning the house and potentially causing their divorce? There's a lot to unpack here. I, 30-year-old female, am currently living in a shared space with my mom, 54, and her husband, 49, after running into some medical troubles and no longer being able to afford to live on my own. And before anyone says anything, yes, I am paying rent/bills to live there. The issue started between me and her husband a few months after I moved in, with him taking every opportunity he could to talk to himself about how much I'm such a lazy
Damn.
How it must be nice that I'm stuck at home while I'm on medical leave from work, and how I'm faking my chronic illness flare-ups to get away from doing nothing and just generally complaining about my existence at any time I wasn't in my room.
Whoa.
So I started spending all my time in my room unless my mom was home, and only coming out to talk to her when she got back from work or updating her on my medical stuff. Apparently, her husband has an issue with that as well. He gets mad whenever we talk and just generally acts like a jealous boyfriend, and that I'm trying to steal his girl away as if she isn't my own mother. To try and keep things brief, it's essentially gotten to the point where I can't even leave my room without him starting something or finding issue over it, and finds even more issue in the fact that I don't leave my room because he expects me to play Cinderella and clean up after his messes every day and cook dinner for them every night, despite the fact that I cannot stand or walk more than 20 minutes at a time without immense pain, and have doctor's orders that I can't do most of his demands, and I end up hurting myself or prolonging my injury. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do more when I'm on restrictions of what I can do after suffering a back injury that I already had 3 surgeries on and am waiting for more.
Whoa.
It's already frustrating feeling like a prisoner in my own body and being stuck living somewhere I don't even want to be, but here's where I might be the asshole. I ended up getting into a screaming match with her husband after he came home acting like a toddler, i.e. slamming doors, cabinets, stomping around, throwing things, loudly talking shit about me because I didn't clean the house after getting home from another round of spine injections to try to manage the swelling. A lot of things were said, and my mom came home and they ended up getting in a huge fight that went on for more than 3 days. And now my mom is saying she threatened divorce, that she'll lose a house without his job to pay for it, and I just really don't know what to do. I'll admit, there are some things I can do to help clean that I've stopped doing out of spite because he talks shit regardless if I do it or not. And while I would have no issue cooking for my mom, I have no desire to cook for someone who treats me like shit for things I can't control, even if I know my refusal isn't helping the problem. I don't want my mom to suffer because of me, so am I the asshole?
Whoa.
Lot to unpack. Long story, lot to unpack.
Whoa. I don't know. What did Reddit say?
Reddit deemed not the asshole.
Okay, that's where I'm leaning.
Yeah.
Do you want like the #1 comment that?
If you got
Yes.
it, yeah, go for it.
Not the asshole, because it's not like you wanted the back injury or to live with them, but have you considered that perhaps he didn't want you to live with them in the first place, but your mom overruled him? I get why she would. You need help, but to him, I could feel like he had no choice but to have you in the house, and he's frustrated. Although I do not agree with some of the actions that you described.
That's fair. I mean, but if you're going to be is he a stepdad?
Yeah, I think it's
Is it the vibe or is it mom boyfriend?
It says mom's husband. He acts like a jealous boyfriend. So I think it is stepfather, but they have such a bad relationship. I'm not even gonna call him step.
Yeah,
that
that's
kind
the
of
thing. If you're gonna if you're gonna be stepdad, I've got a stepdad. He's my mom vetted like him. Like, I guess they knew each other for months before I even saw him. So like, there's an evaluation on mom's part of like, how is this guy gonna handle serious scenarios when they come up? And if he's acting like man-child, it's like, all right, you're kind of justified to handle that however you have to, I feel like. Especially if you're like bedridden.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, like, it'd be different if he was like completely fine or something like that. But like you said, he has you said chronic disease and a back injury, or just a back injury?
Chronic illness and back injury.
See, that, I mean,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Not
Double
that,
tap.
Not that gives you infinite excuse to be shithole. If you're just gonna act like a jerk in the house, but like, you definitely get a little bit of grace.
Yeah, you get
with
some
something
leeway.
Like that.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to mop the floors and scrub the doorways. Like, you don't have to do that.
Like my mom and my younger brother have chronic illness. My brother's got Crohn's. My mom has ankylosing spondylitis, which is spine and other things. So this kind of hit. That's kind of why I picked it. I was like, I kind of get it. And I walk a thin line where I get some people it's not that bad. Some people where it's late. My mom's 45, and she can still move around and stuff like that. And this woman's 30. So if we're going based off age, I think she said it like, yeah, there's some things you could have done you didn't do out of spite. But as a whole, I'm a big stand up for yourself person.
Exactly.
So you being like, no, you're not gonna make fun of this disease. You're not gonna make fun of this. It could be back injury could be like a horrible accident.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna make fun of this thing that may be traumatic for me, and you're not gonna be, cook, clean, Cinderella.
Yeah.
I agree for sure. There's definitely a way to like handle that respectfully though. Like, you can be fed up and respectful.
True.
But I don't feel like stopping doing things that were seemingly underappreciated is a bad way to handle that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't, definitely not the asshole on that.
Yeah. I mean, you could say
not the-
childish, but definitely not an asshole.
Yeah, the whole question is her. I would say she is not the asshole, but and at the same time, it's kind of like if one fight over something is kind of pushing you to divorce, maybe there's underlying problems, and you're not exactly the issue there.
It's just like the chocolate croissant couple. You know, they got underlying
Callback.
issues. You know,
Everyone sucks.
right?
Everyone.
No, not the asshole for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the asshole.
Yeah.
On that note,
Oh, my turn.
final story of the day.
So, I hate to kill the theme. I couldn't find a good bug story.
No, it's okay.
I know.
Thank you
forgive
for
you.
listening to your.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next.
Just got it. Play the outro on that part. That'll be so funny. But I did find one that made me chuckle pretty hard. So, am I the asshole for inviting everyone in my grade to a party except for one guy?
I've had a similar situation to this. No. Off rip, no context, no.
All right, there's an edit at the end. Keep this in mind.
Gotcha.
So, make your judgments accordingly, and I'll give you the edit. So I go to a pretty small private school with about 60 sophomores. We just finished sophomore year, juniors next year. Our last day was Thursday, with final exams up until that point. So I had an end-of-the-year party at my house. I basically sent out a mass text a week before telling everyone in the sophomore class where my house was in case they haven't come before, what time, etc., etc. I get along with basically everyone in my grade, which is why I invited everybody. The one exception is this guy. Let's call him Andy.
Andy.
Who I don't like.
Ooh.
He's obnoxious and thinks and acts like he's super cool and popular, but isn't.
That is literally me in middle school, but.
You get the idea. So
Am I
didn't-
Andy? No.
Yeah, am I the Andy? He's obnoxious, thinks he acts super cool, blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. So I didn't invite him. He asked me in class on Wednesday if I forgot to send him the text. I just told him, sorry, you're not invited.
Ooh.
He got pissed off for not being invited, and when the whole rest of the sophomore class was, I just told him I have no obligation to invite you if I don't want you to be there.
True.
He looked angry and just walked away. Typical Andy.
Did you say that, or is that in the story?
I said that.
Okay, I was gonna say.
That was good.
Typical Andy.
And I thought that was that. While the party was still going yesterday, I realized he had sent me quite a bunch of angry texts on Snapchat. Basically, he saw the stories I had posted with pics or videos of the party, and he saw those, swiped up, and sent me a barrage of messages talking about how it's unfair that he was the only kid who wasn't invited.
Oh.
Womp womp, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
This is the best part. I just replied, quote, Doing shit like this is the reason nobody likes you in the first place.
Oh,
Boom!
damn.
But
That's good.
But I've been wondering since last night after he texted me, is he right? Am I the asshole?
Legend.
No.
No?
No.
No. It's legendary.
Andy's the asshole. That's why I didn't get invited.
Okay, here's the edit.
Okay.
Somebody told me to put this in the post. People literally texted me beforehand asking to confirm Andy won't be there.
Oh, it's icing on the cake. If it's literally not just him and it's a group consensus,
Oh, Lord in heaven.
yeah, it's no longer an individual issue.
Oh,
You
I
know.
was really hoping you guys were gonna be like, oh no, and then that was gonna full
That
pendulum
is-
swing you guys.
Oh my
Oh.
God, dude.
Reddit said that everyone sucks.
No.
No.
You guys don't really.
No.
Hold on, do you think that she's in the wrong somewhere in there?
I don't necessarily think that it's wrong. I feel like it's
It's a little heinous.
yeah, it's a little.
It's definitely
You just
targeted,
got bad karma coming your way.
but like
That's how I feel.
Andy deserves it.
I guess, and I don't know Andy personally, but if someone acted super cool,
Here, I'm gonna put
Yeah.
this in an analogy, and I'm gonna for people who
Yeah.
get ready to watch this, I'm getting ready to put the bleep sound effect and all this. No one's gonna hear I'm about to say it, right? For it. That would be like you. That is what that is. Would you not invite that person?
No.
Andy, man.
Dude, that's so fair.
You see what
That's
I'm
so
saying?
fair.
Andy moment. Not the Andy.
Quit being an Andy, bro. Like,
Not the
gosh.
Andy.
Is it too late to rebrand the show?
Yeah.
So you guys really think not asshole?
No.
This person doesn't suck an ounce.
No.
I mean, maybe a little bit, but like,
Wow.
being firm
better,
and honest
Andy.
with someone is not as rude as it should be.
be better, Andy.
Yeah, being firm about it, I respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Like, at least it was addressed.
it'd be-
That's where I lean not asshole.
it'd be different if when Andy confronted her in the class, if she was like, "Oh no, I guess I just,
Yeah.
you know,
Not
forgot to
enough
send the
room.
text to you.
Yo, sorry.
Whoops, I'll make sure I get it to you tonight," and then just doesn't invite him. That's an asshole. But being like, "No, I don't want to invite you. I don't have to invite you." Valid. It is her house.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
How does this play out if Andy shows up anyway?
You may be getting a part 2 next week.
tarred and feathered. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
You
kidding.
you scroll down. Am I the asshole for showing up to this party uninvited and causing hell?
Am I the asshole for fighting everyone at this party?
Ah.
On that note,
Yeah.
favorite story this week?
Mine's gonna have to. I think I picked Jordan like all 3 times we've done this, but I love that for some reason.
Yeah.
Because I
Really?
love. Was it? I think it said it was a girl. Like this is a girl's point of view, right?
I don't think it specified. They're just.
Oh, I thought it was.
They're just in high school.
Well, I was just gonna clarify, but that person, I love the, dude, we don't get along. Not trying to hurt your feelings. It's just I don't want
Leave
you
me
part
alone.
Yes.
I respect that so much.
Okay.
I think I'll take it back. I think yours is my favorite story because of how crazy it is. But that person is my favorite, like, person who wrote this. I think they are the cooler person. But your story was more crazy.
Nick definitely gets my vote.
Yeah.
So maybe we can have a co-asshole.
Co-
of the week. That's brotherhood right there.
Oh yeah. Co-asshole.
Call it Casso.
All right. guys.
Asshole.
Well, remember to liquidate all your assets.
Yeah.
And tell Andy he sucks. And stay off Reddit. Boom.